Alright, welcome back to the Jolly Pimp channel. And today we got a nice little special montage of why you need to delete your dating apps. That's right, the dating apps have gone to the birds, folks. And I'm not talking about Twitter, or what used to be Twitter, now it's X, but whatever that is. But yeah, no, the dating apps have taken a complete shit. And here's why, folks. One, most the women on Tinder, if you'll notice underneath their names, they'll have add my Snapchat or add my Instagram. Yeah, they're just collecting simps. That's all they're doing. Especially the really good-looking ones. You know, any woman on there that looks like a solid 8 to 10, yeah, and has her Instagram down below, she's collecting simps. That's why she wants you to follow her. Also, there's a lot of fakes. What I've been finding out here is a shit ton of fake ass profiles are showing up on all these dating apps, and they are basically scams. Probably some fucking Arab over on the other side of the ocean, pretending to be a woman. And what they do is they hook you in. They try to get you to add some kind of DM messenger on a different app, whether that be Snapchat or what's the other one, Kick or something like that. But they do a lot of that shit, right? And then they hook you in. I'll give you a Snapchat example. They'll hook you in, right? They'll ask, oh, where do you live? And, oh, I just happen to live in that same area. And, oh, I want to hang out tonight. And, do you want to hang out? And, oh, I'm so horny. And then next thing you know, she's making up some kind of fucking excuse of why she needs money. Yeah. Great example would be, oh, I want to come see you, but I don't have enough gas money. Or, oh, I would go out tonight, but my roommate needs something or something, and I got to give her some money. You know, it's always some shit before they even meet you that they want some money. All right. Or you're getting a lot of this shit where a lot of these dating apps, the women on there are trying to automatically send you over to, a Twitch or an OnlyFans or something like that, where you can watch them and pay through a paywall and basically be their simp. And unfortunately, this is becoming basically a hostile takeover, almost like a pandemic of dating. And a lot of women are doing this, especially the good-looking ones, especially in their younger 20s, all the way up to, I would say, younger 30s, right? It's happening everywhere. It's bad. All right. So, the other reason why you need to delete your dating app is the ones that are left over, the ones that might message you back. And these are the ones that you don't want. Trust me. First of all, most men, they, unless you're a complete lard-ass loser, and you keep yourself in somewhat decent shape, and you're not, you're not an ugly dude. Maybe you're not the hottest guy on the block, but you're not, Rocky Dennis from The Mask either, right? And you're flipping through the profiles and you're trying to get a match, and you ain't getting a whole lot of action, right? Well, come to find out, one, the percentage of men to women on dating apps is highly skewed. I believe it's like 70% to 30%. Two, a lot of men on there are not even out of a relationship yet. A lot of them are married, looking for side chicks, or, maybe they already got a girlfriend they're living with, and they're secretly trying to find a little side action, okay? And so these men are taking up a lot of these women's time, and they're faking the funk. They're completely lying to them, right? And, of course, it makes a plethora of disgruntled women when they find out they've been played or had. Yeah. And then, to really piss on your parade, a huge, and put an emphasis around huge, percentage of the women that are on these dating apps are fat as fuck. We're talking obese with an O, with a big old O, right? And it's bad. In fact, I think almost all the fat women are on these apps because they can't get a date. Men don't want them. So you end up with hundreds or maybe thousands or maybe even millions of these profiles. And, well, we're going to take a look at a few just to hammer the point home. So let's take a look at contestant number one. Ah, yes. Contestant number one, with the drawn-on eyebrows and the bald pattern coming in on the top of the head there. Might have been a man at one point. Can't tell these days. You're not sure. But definitely haggard. I believe the profile said something about I'm in my 20s when that's bullshit. You're obviously well into your 40s, if not 50s at this point. The tatas look okay, of course, but damn, what a face. And you know what's funny is a lot of you simps will fucking swipe right on this just for those titties. Yeah, what do you got, paper bag it? Yeah? Fuck no. Chances are, and there was no open mouth pictures, no smiling pictures, so I'm guessing she's a meth head, or was, and probably missing a few teeth, a little cracked out. And this is, don't forget, this is her best picture. This is what she thought would be, her most flattering. Yeah. Okay. And this isn't even a fat chick. So this chick right here probably gets a lot of action, believe it or not, which is fucking pathetic. When, 20, 30 years ago, you saw this thing walking down the street, man, you'd go to the other side of the road to avoid getting, something squirted on you. Oh boy. Anyway, let's look at contestant number 2. Oh yes, beautiful. Isn't this great? So we got a not so fat one, even though kind of chunky. Got some hairy arms going on there, so might be a man. In fact, I'm kind of leaning towards the manliness. Now it looks like she's got boobs, but there's probably something stuffed in that padding, right? In fact, I'm thinking it's just fat, and it's actually a man that stuffed a bra. And put on a wig. As you can tell, that is not real hair. That is an actual green wig. And just for emphasis, let's put some black lipstick on there, yeah. And by the way, this, it, her, they, them, it says down there that's a Halloween picture, right? Oh, Jesus. Well, I'd hate to see what you look like dressed up on any other holiday. Fuck me. Or don't fuck me, goddamn. But no, this thing is wrong on all levels. And you simps and suckers out there would probably still swipe right on this, which is sad. And anyway, classic bathroom picture, surprised we don't see the open toilet in the background, right? So pretty disgusting. And don't forget, this is what she, he, they thought was their best pick. Let's go to contestant number 3. Oh, this is perfect. Megan here on... which app was this? I want to say Hinge. So this was the Hinge app, right? Megan here made sure that her very first picture shows her consuming. You'll see a lot of these flipping through the pages and profiles, whether either stuffing their face with, some kind of meal, burrito, or, sipping a drinky that looks like it's got, tons of sugar in it. And that is why this woman here has... quite the extra padding, so to speak, and which is unfortunate. If she lost probably a good, 50 plus pounds, she might not be that bad. Might pull in a solid 5 or 6, right? But at this point, she's hefty as hell. Obviously, still young. She's not. I don't think she was older than 30. But unfortunately, if you're this fucking big in your 20s. You ain't gonna look much better in your 30s unless you do a complete lifestyle switch. And you're gonna hear me say this a lot through the next few profiles. These women don't need a date; they need a diet. They got the wrong D. All right, let's go to contestant number 4. Oh, here we go. Now, this is her, ooh, it's another one of those not sure's. Big broad shoulders on this one, so she, he is, they, I don't know, maybe definitely the size of a bowling ball for basically giants. And yeah, check out that rainbow hair. We got some blue on top going down with pink at the bottom. Chances are, if I read it right, the profile said something along the line of "I don't date Trump supporters," which is hilarious because you pretty much eliminated, 70% of the men right off the bat, especially the alpha men. You're going to eliminate at least 90% of the alpha men right off the bat because, unfortunately for you, honey, most real men voted for Trump. Yep, it's true. Only beta simps voted for fucking Biden. Or complete idiots, that's been brainwashed by whatever political scheme or CNN bullshit news they've been watching. But the real fact seekers and the true Americans that believe in freedom did not vote for who you hate so much. And unfortunately, you'll see that a lot on these profiles. I don't date Trump voters, but I'm looking for a real man.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
Or I'm a hardcore liberal feminist, but I'm looking for a real man. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck, honey. And that's why you're still on this dating profile. And once again, you don't need a date. You need a diet. Good Lord, you can't tell where the shoulders end and the fucking neck begins. Pretty sad. Let's go on to contestant number 5. Oh, here's a winner. Here's a winner. Felt cute, might delete later. So she thought this was her best picture. Yeah. You got the pom-pom little scrunchy fuzzballs on top of the head. I think that's supposed to look like, you know, panda ears or whatever the fuck that is. But then you can see the hair to the sides all frizzy and shitty looking. So she didn't take any time to do her hair nice. And then she threw on some simple ass shirt that shows a little bit of her fat cleavage. But like, we're not gonna notice the ginormous gut that's hanging out right underneath that. You know, this woman will crush you, literally. If she got on top, man, you probably wouldn't feel your hips for a week. In fact, if you got on top, you might disappear altogether, depending on you know, the suction and the pull of that ginormous flesh flap crevice that's hanging down there somewhere beneath the rolls. Grab your bag of powder and flour. You're gonna need it for this one, folks. And once again, and like I said, I'll be saying this a lot. You don't need a date. You need a diet. Jesus. These fucking women, you think you're fucking cute. You're putting these pictures up on fucking dating profiles, wanting a real fucking man, but you still can't take the fucking, you know, just a little bit of time to work on your fucking eating. Your gluttony. You know, right away, it's a red flag to most men. When they see fat, they say, hell no, man, because they already know. You're probably lazy. You probably don't do shit. It ain't like you're going to go on a bike ride or a hike together. The only fucking dates you'll be going on is out to eat! Jesus. Alright, let's move on to contestant number 6. Oh, here's a winner. So she did some glamour shots even. Yeah, showed a little belly with that, you know, and then of course the picture right below is a side shot. And I just wanted to point out one, you know, red flag number 1, the tattoos on the legs. Okay, very rarely does it look good to have a tattoo on a leg of a lady. Ladies' legs are beautiful as they are if they're kept in shape and look nice. And the last thing you need is a fucking tattoo on it. You just don't. I mean, maybe a little one on the hip somewhere or down at the ankle, okay. But when you start putting huge, gaudy tattoos right on your fucking thigh, it just don't look good. And chances are, whatever it was has been stretched out where we can't even see it now. You done stretched the skin. And then now you're wearing I guess some kind of bra, fucking sports bra top or something. And oh my god, your gut is obviously bigger than your boobs. You know, you're laying down, which I'm sure you do a lot. And here you are, sitting on your fat ass, staring off into the distance, thinking you're hot. And oh boy, swipe on me, take me out on a date. Man, that dinner bill is going to be expensive. Just saying. Oh, man. It's unfortunate, because once again, if she dropped about 50, 75, 100 pounds, she might be okay. She might be a solid 5 or 6. You know, by no means is this woman a 10. It never could be. Or not even in a close, you know, 7.5, you know, on a good day. Even if she did lose 100 plus pounds. But she could make herself a lot more presentable if she put a little care in herself. And like I said again, folks, when women treat their bodies like this, how are they going to fucking treat you? They have no self-respect. So how are they going to respect you as a man? Think about that. Let's move on to the next contestant. Oh yeah! Woo! Look at the fucking turkey neck on this one. Holy shit! She got more chins than a Hong Kong phone book. Good lord! It looks like her chin is on a landing pad or maybe hanging out one of them bouncing castles. What the fuck? It looks like she forgot to swallow right after eating a giant turkey. Holy shit! And this is your best photo! You know what's funny is I read the profile on this one, and it actually says, I've never been kissed, I've never been on a date, I've never been touched by a man. Literally, that's what it says. And she was like 37 or something like that? Well, here's a hint, honey! Drop a couple fucking pounds and you might get a look or two. But when you got a neck like this, that looks like it basically erupted out of your chest socket, and when you got a neck that can double as an inner tube or flotation device, you got problems, honey. And at 30-something, whatever years old you are diabetes and probably a few months away from losing a leg. Diabetes. And I'm pretty sure this woman will not see the age of 45. Probably not. And I'm guessing, since you've never been touched or kissed or whatever, you've been like this your entire life. You gave up on life a long time ago, and now you're on a dating app just looking for somebody to add to your misery. That's right, misery loves company. And she's probably miserable as fuck and wants some other miserable man to come over and take care of her fat ass. Wrong answer, and no thanks. Once again, you do not need a date. You need a... fuck. I don't even know if a diet's gonna help this one. Jesus. You need you need to be put on an island and starved for at least a good month. Fuck. Oh boy. They keep getting better, folks. Here we go. Next contestant. Oh yeah! She thought this was a good pick. Now, don't get me wrong. She's got pretty eyes. They're not horrible or hideous, and her lips and nose are okay, and I'm guessing if she did lose 150 pounds, she might be a okay solid 6.5 maybe at the top. But, of course, she chopped the shit out of her fucking hair and dyed it bright fucking purple and decided wearing a shirt with doggies on it was a good idea. And once again, you could see the neck has literally engulfed the chin and has swollen out to the ear back down to the shoulder. As you know, you won't be able to take this woman anywhere that has any kind of activity involved. You'd be lucky if you got through a round of putt-putt golf with this woman before she keeled over and had a fucking heart attack from walking from one hole to the next. Oh my god. What are you going to do on date 2? Put her ass in a wheelchair to go to a concert? This is fucked up. I don't even think you should be on a dating app. In fact, you should probably be in some kind of therapy, and you should be having your fat ass hanging out at the gym. And by the way, honey, the hair is horrible. God. Oh boy. Anyway, are you getting the picture yet, guys? Are you seeing the problem? Yeah? It's time to delete the dating app. And here's why. This last one, if all that shit didn't convince you, this last one will. Let's take a look. This is great. Ho-ho! Melinda. Well, hello there, Melinda. Aren't you just a looker? Yes, sir. Okay, so, she made sure to list her pronouns. She's a she, her, so, alright. And she thought this was her best pick. Oh yeah. Now, granted, she's not as ginormous as some of the others, but wait till you read the description. Oh my god, it's great. So, 44, done hit the wall fucking easily a good 14 years ago, if not longer. Hetero-flexible, I'm not sure what that means, and I don't want to know. And yes, she lives in Arizona, so if you want to look her up, there you go. But Melinda's profile I thought was brilliant. I want to read it to you here. In fact, let's bring it up. This is her profile. This is her self-summary. It says, I'm currently married. Jesus, somebody married that. But I am going through a divorce. Okay, so you're technically not single yet, and here you are monkey branching. Lovely. Cheating, hookups, and casual are not my thing. Okay, if you're here just for sex, kindly move on. They all fucking say that, and then they all end up fucking you on the first date because they're so shallow and they got fucking low self-esteem. This is just a bullshit line that they put out there. It means fucking nothing. If you have enough game, just about any woman will sleep with you on the first date, or at least the second or third, right? Any self-respecting woman, yeah, won't fuck you on the first date, right? A good woman will not fuck you on the first date. But if there's real chemistry there, and no matter if she's hot, smart, fucking top of her company, or just a great homemaker, type of lady, chances are, if you got the game and if the chemistry's there, you're gonna get some within the first couple dates, right? Or else she's just stringing your ass along, Anyway, let's read on, shall we? Because it gets better. I'm shy at first. Oh boy. Introverted extrovert. Oh fuck it, that's a paradox. What the fuck do you mean by that? That doesn't even make any goddamn sense, stupid bitch. Anyway, this is where this is great. I have 4 kids, 16 plus. That means they're all over the age of 16, I guess. Which means, right, that she was having kids probably well early into her 20s, all the way into her early 30s. Isn't that nice? All right, so that pussy's blown out, 4 kids gone. Okay, I don't want any more. Well, duh. You probably ain't even got the fucking the uterus to handle it. And obviously not, because this next line is beautiful. This is perfect, right? the BD into the BDSM lifestyle. Disgusting. Fuck no and hell no. I am a submissive. Yay. Definitely into DOMs. You. And by the way, HSV2 plus, but no symptoms. If you don't know your lingo there, that's herpes. Yeah, she's got herpes. Lovely.
I am a nasty woman.
Yep. 4 kids, still in a marriage, got herpes, like to be dominated. Come get some, baby. Wow. Fucking gross. Anyway, at least she admitted it. Half these bitches won't even tell you, right? They'll end up fucking you and giving it to you before you ever find out. So yeah, keep your strap on, folks. If you're gonna go plunging in some nasty, you better wrap it up. In fact, I had a friend of mine that jumped into some nasty once, and then a couple months later he comes to me crying about he's got the herp, and I was like, well, I seen that nasty bitch you brought home that one night. You did wrap it up, right? Oh no, fuck that. Well, you should have known better, right? Jesus. Anyway, I hope you feel the. Hang on, I like to be honest and upfront. I hope you feel the same way. Have any questions? Be sure to ask. Oh, wow. So, what a winner. What a fucking winner. That's right, guys. Get yourself some Melinda. Okay, so, on that note, I think we'll go ahead and wrap this video up. Holy shit. Are you demoralized? Hopefully by now you are scrolling through your phone, looking for your dating apps, and clicking uninstall. That's right, because it's a complete fucking waste of time. The chances that you do get a match or two, you better be in that top 10, 20%, you better be damn good looking, and you better not have any kind of issues like, down on your luck and had to move back in with family. Oh, fuck that. You better be, owning a house on the motherfucking hill, brand new cars and shit, better be making $6K a year at least, or $6K a month at least, 6-pack abs, big old cock, ready to get down and fuck. And that's even for the fat ones. Yeah, they all want that mountain. That's right. So if you're in that category, yeah, you might be getting a swipe or two. But chances are you're fucking women that are below what you deserve. All right? Because all these women, they shoot up. They don't go straight across on what would be, a good match for them. They're looking for the upgrade, baby. So they're always looking for something better, which means if they picked you, chances are you are better than what they deserve. And from that retrospect alone should make you delete the motherfucking app right now. If enough of us men do this, delete the apps. Stop giving these women attention. We could make a real difference in this world. Stop the goddamn simping. And work and focus on yourself. Get your ass in the gym. Work on your projects. make some motherfucking money, start a business, and take care of your kids if you got a couple and you fucked up in the past. It's fine, it happens, it's all good. But don't leave them kids hanging, they need you. So, and on that point, and on that retrospect, I hope I got the point across. Thank you for joining me for this awesome video on the Jolly Pimp. If first time on the channel, I'd really like you to hit subscribe. And maybe share it with your friends. Help spread the word, because Jolly is trying to turn simps back into pimps. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Oh yeah, and leave me a comment below. Tuck and roll!